at all.
Yeah, it's not picking us up either. There's no audio.
It should now. I went in OBS and I fixed it. Can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
And
Hey.
are Fist and Burning able to be heard, or is it just me?
No, it should be all of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello everyone.
Are all the audio levels decent? Can you hear us all properly?
If there's an echo, then I will turn it down. Let me know before we actually get into it. So, yeah. So there are three people here. There is Burning, Fist,
Hi.
and Charizard.
No echo.
um,
No, Charizard isn't here. He said it himself.
yeah, but Charizard basically was glazing Wi-Fi, but apparently none of that was caught on audio,
lost
so
the,
yeah,
capture for it.
you just have to...
I love Wi-Fi, I just don't want to be here.
There you have it, folks. Charizard, the Wi-Fi fan. Okay, so yeah, basically we were going over that this is a reduced standard league, so a lot of the top threats, Dragapult, Iron Valiant, Spectrier, the stuff you usually see go really early in the draft is banned, and
The worst spawn we banned is Chenpao. Almost made the cut.
no, it's Dialga Origin.
Yo, true.
Yeah.
Fucking pill stuck in your throat looking motherfucker.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, if you two want to, explain the format a little bit more before we start looking at these teams, or Charizard as well, if he wants to chime in, but...
If I chime in, I'm just gonna say we should have Chempao again.
Yeah, I mean,
He's my best friend.
Chempao fair and balanced in this meta.
A fair and balanced end of sentence.
Yeah. Okay. Murder Weasel. Anyway.
Yeah. No, it's Terra preview, as Terra always should be. I will die on that hill. And then... Oh god! I'm having a yawn! Oh, I'm just so fucking bored talking to these losers. Oh wait, they can hear me. So, power level wise, like Will said, all the top guys are gone. Terra, we also tuned down. The, best Terra guys are, Lycanroc, T-Tar, fit around that power level.
Yeah.
Where it should make it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, for sure. And uploads for this league are going to be every Sunday, so week 1 battles will be next Sunday, and then every Monday Fist and I are going to do a watch along stream, hopefully with a different guest every week as well. And yeah.
We really don't want to let this burning guy in again.
Nah,
At all.
we just...
Yeah, it's not picking us up either. There's no audio.
It should now. I went in OBS and I... Okay. I just realized what happened there. I
What?
was hearing my own stream audio.
Oops. I
Yeah.
was gonna say, where the hell did the echo just come from, but never mind.
Yeah. I did not have that muted. So,
Good job.
yeah. All right. I'm still very new to streaming, guys. So,
We did this at least one time.
yes, and this is my second time ever streaming. So, or third now because I did the NBC final stream as well. All right. Let's get into these teams here. We're going to start that's the draft board. But we're going to start with Krep's team because she was the first pick. Terra Mamoswine, Slowking, Hydreigon, Empoleon, Jolteon, which is also Terra, Necrozma, Alolan Ninetales, Salazzle, Hitmontop, Staraptor, and Torterra. So, what do you all think of this team first?
Why the fuck did she take Mamoswine round 1? Just why?
Um,
Why? Round 1, pick one. Why? And then, like, she got a... What is that, round 6? Yeah, round 6 Necrozma? That shouldn't be allowed.
if she let it sit longer, I was gonna take it, and if I took it, then y'all would be fucked. But
I'm more scared of her having it.
Why
yeah,
didn't you take it then?
because I needed my other pieces first.
I have a fucking sand setter, so I didn't want loser ass can't recover Necrozma.
Yeah,
And then I just kept being sad watching it go by.
yeah.
Disrespectful.
Anyway,
Like, looking at that team, you took a fucking Jolteon before you took a Necrozma? What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense!
I don't know. I really like this team. Crep drafts Slowking, Alolan Ninetales a lot, from what I've seen, and
It
like,
feels really mid on the power level. Like, I get it. Terra Mamo doesn't have switch-ins.
Yeah.
Shocker, the Terra Captain doesn't have a switch-in. But other than that, there's not much for immediate offense. Like, Hydra has its matchups where it's a good breaker, sure. Other than that, Like,
Yeah.
Necro is pigeonholed into super offensive sets here. Otherwise, you just don't have any threats. And why do you have Empoleon with Slowking? Like,
Yeah, those.
they overlap.
Yeah.
Empoleon is just worse Slowking with rocks.
but no chili reception.
It has flip turn.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't
And,
set the
like-
snow for Mamoswine.
The Alolan Ninetales does, though.
Yes, I know.
Like, that's also really unnecessary, having the Alola Tails and the Slowking. Like, I get it, you want the snow, but dear God, you didn't even get a Slush Rush one and you're committing that hard to snow?
Yeah,
I get Ninetales is there more so for Veil, but this team is so fat, it doesn't take advantage of Veil very well.
yeah, for sure. Burning, anything you'd like to add?
No, not really. I mean, you guys kind of covered everything there.
Yeah,
I'm not big on it. I think if you're gonna go Veil, you need to go offense.
I kind of like it, but I mean, it's very crap. This is what crap likes to draft.
Prep always drafts jank.
All right, we ready to move on to the next team?
Only other note, a Veil team with shitty hazards. Why?
Yeah, that's
There's not a spike in sight.
Yeah, I was looking at the next team already for that, but it does have the best stealth rocker in the game.
Isui and Samurott, there's not a spike in sight.
Yeah, there's the best rocker in the game, Hydreigon.
You know, a Hydreigon, he just deserved those rocks. Who
Anyway,
needs to roost when you can rock?
exactly. That's what I'm saying, man.
No, next team is Funny Rain team.
Yeah.
Without Swift Swim.
Yeah, so let's talk about this. Up next, we have Frito's team, which is Hisui and Samurott, Archaludon, Hatterene, Infernape, Terra Kilowattrel, Bramblegast, Dunsparce, Cryogonal, Mesprit, Terratoxtricity, and Politoed.
I mean,
Honestly?
it's actually a fine rain team.
I was gonna say, this team is just, he was drooling on his keyboard and picking mons to pick them. Like, I don't see any semblance of cohesion with this.
I mean,
There's
Archaludon Rain, I guess.
Kilowattrel rain. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Like, You took all these rain guys and then, like, didn't draft a swift swimmer. I get the other two abused the rain well, but the point of having a weather team is for speed control, too.
Also, like, you sniped me of Mesprit, Frito. Not cool. But, no, otherwise, yeah,
Why do you have Terra Kilo and Terra Tox? Like, it just feels weird. I don't think you're ever gonna bring both of them at the same time. There's so much overlap. Just either take the one for the speed or take the one for the braking. It just, you spent a lot on the toxicity when the kilowatt fits the team better.
yeah.
But at the same time, bring the tox, then Kilo's kind of useless.
Yeah. I can see it, but counterpoint, Terra Electric double stab thunders in the rain.
I mean, I get that, but it still doesn't break the point. Like,
Yeah, I'm just trying to
when are you? I don't know.
be a
There's
contrarian.
a weird overlap. The hazard removal is spooky with
Bramble
how
gas.
weak to a spike stack you are with your top guys. And
Yeah,
if you can play around it with the magic bounce, you can get away with it.
yeah,
This team kind of lives or dies by that Hatterene in that sense. Cryogonal is not a Pokemon. It does not have Terra. You cannot convince me otherwise.
yeah. That's true.
And like, Infernape was one of the best Terramons in the format, and you really stuck it in the rain and didn't make it your Terra captain.
Yeah.
Why is it here?
Infernape was
It's
the
such a
original
weak-
Terra, but Frito needed to do something with his leftover points, so he ended up picking up some removal and taking the Terra off of Infernape.
There's still 2 points right there.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts.
All right.
I don't like it. C minus.
Okay. We are going to move on to Gray's team next, and that is Walking Wake, Hisuian Lilligant with Terra, Iron Crown, Crocodile, Enamorous Therian, Rotom Wash, Terra Okidogi, Ninetales, Decidueye, Farigiraf, and Iron Thorns. So,
Finally, a good fucking team. And Iron Thorns.
yeah. And an Iron Thorns.
Yeah, I love him, but he's so bad without Terra. And even then, eh.
Yeah, I was gonna say with.
I must
Me.
say, she's a fucking liar. Does everybody remember when Gravy said, "Oh, I took Wake round 1, but I'm not gonna go Sun," and then turned it into a Sun team afterwards?
Yeah.
Liar.
It wasn't originally Sun, but then
Everything got dropped on its neck.
a snipe happened, and in Grace it became Sun.
Yeah.
But yeah,
First glaring issue on this team. Sun team with no hazard control. Like, you have Decidueye and a prayer.
yeah,
This
and
team's really weak to a spike stack.
hey,
A lot of guys.
Hisuian Lilligant has defog. Trust. That's hazard removal.
If she flicks Defog with Hisuian Lilligant, I will shit a brick.
I brought Hisuian Lilligant with defog last season in Ignite. I did click
You know,
it.
Defog on the force switch. So you hit the hustle move next turn.
Oh hell yeah!
Hold on.
Hustle
Let
boosted
me
defog. No, but I also had a Sun team in Ignite last season. But last season there was
These Wi-Fi
better.
brainless players and their Sun because it's really good.
But last season Terra Raging Bolt was also allowed, and anyway. I really like Sun, and in this format, I think anything that can abuse Sun, like Wake and Lilligant, are both going to be really powerful. There's no other abusers besides Wake and Lilligant, but I think that's fine, and I think this team is like fully functional outside of Sun as well.
100%.
Yeah.
And like,
and that's what you want to see from
unlike
Weather.
with Frito's scheme, there's a lot of overlap with Lilligant and Okie Dokie being double fighting. But like, if you don't bring Sun, you're probably never gonna bring Lilligant, and then Okie Dokie fills the role.
Yeah.
So like, at least that I can understand why you doubled up on. And Okie Dokie is just fucking gas as fuck with Terra.
Yeah. So is Lilligant.
Exactly. In Sun though, without Sun, it's when you outspeed everything and you just bomb, it's different.
I mean, it's gas without Sun if it hits its moves. But yeah. All right.
Never trust a little bit.
Should we move on to the next team?
We have here?
Or
I should cover a lot of this. Like, Hazard game is really weak here.
yeah.
I feel like
no spikes.
Such an offensive build with Sun, you wanted Hazards.
Yeah, there's no spikes. Or wait, no, the spiker is Iron Thorns, and Iron Thorns and Crocodile are the only rockers.
Yeah, which Crook is a good rocker, don't get me wrong, but being forced into rock feels bad for it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the team will function well enough at least. It's just no Hazards sucks.
Yeah.
If this had a good spiker on it to round it off instead of Frigoraph and Iron Thorns, well, Frigoraph, Iron Thorns, and Decidueye, if you could just squish those together into one good spiker, cooking.
Yeah.
There's none left though, so that's probably why she didn't get one.
Yeah. Iron Thorns is the spiker. Trust.
Yeah. Iron Thorns is my favorite spiker. It is so good at living hits because of its great defensive typing.
Yeah.
I think that covers it now.
Yeah, I do think her team is the best of the three we've looked at so far. Burning, you have any thoughts?
No.
All right.
Someday Burning might talk.
I'm sorry, somebody didn't put the logos on the doc, so I'm just trying to do that real quick.
That is fair. I am bad with docs, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't think
you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on to I'm Destroyer's team, which consists of Iron Treads, Ogerpon Hearthflame, Galarian Zapdos, Terra Comfey, which is an absolute menace, and I wanted to draft it myself, but didn't get the chance to. Terra Raikou, Milotic, Salamence, Alolan Muck, Orthworm, Mismagius, and Leavanny.
Know how to feel about this team.
I mean,
The speed tiers are like batshit crazy.
yeah. Your fastest Mon is Ogerpon, which
Right.
or no, it's Raikou. As base 115.
But
So
everything is 100 plus, except for the shit that's really slow.
yeah.
And Milotic and Leavanny, but those aren't respected speed tiers.
Yeah.
It's just, that's
And Comfy's like
that jumps at me here.
Terra Comfy's like gonna be going first most of the time anyway when it's not clicking Calm Mind, so yeah.
But like either way, it's just everything is stuffed in that 100 to 115 range.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen speed tiers look like that before. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like, obviously that doesn't make or break a team. It's just a nitpick, but I can't wrap my head around why they just kept drafting such fast boys.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Yep.
R.I.P. speed team.
Yep. If you didn't say it, I was.
Yeah. Shout out to that time my slowest mon was slacking.
So, yeah, let's see. Like, there's 3 base 100s here. In Gyaptos, Comfy, and Salamence. And so you're stacking up a lot of those, but I think Terra Comfy is an absolute menace, and Terra Raiku's really strong too. But
I mean, Terra Comfy is really good, but taking it round 4 is such a reach.
yeah,
Like, look at the way the teams just Mons fall off after Zapdos.
yeah,
Like, it's half shitters after that. Like, why did you draft an Orthworm? What purpose is it serving? You have an Iron Jet.
Spit Pill. Duh.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Please shut
Yeah.
down against me. Please.
Yeah, exactly.
fastest forfeit win claim of my life. But
Yeah. In a heartbeat. I don't see the vision with the team. Like, it's a bunch of pivots, and there's not really that many breakers. Like,
They got
Aptos and Ogerpon are the only true
Gyaptos round 3. That's
Aptos
kind of
round 3 is-
crazy.
is fire.
yeah,
The Salamence down there. Loki Heater.
A random ass bird spam.
Right, because Salamence is my favorite bird.
Bird.
yeah, Salamence best bird.
Breathe a bird type. We miss you missing no.
True.
All right, should we move on?
I-
Or
I don't know what it is. Just the team doesn't click in my head for me. I don't hate it, but like, it just
There's really nothing tying it together.
it just
Like
feels
it's
like
good Mons, but
you took a really good top 3, and then you just shrugged your shoulders and started throwing shit at the wall.
yeah.
Like, that's like, you're really pivot heavy with decent hazards. Like, Treads wants to be your removal every week, and it wants to be your rocker every week. Ogerpon Hearthflame is not a very good spiker. Like, it could run it, but it's so hazard weak and your removal's not good that it's not going to be able to hazard stack reliably. Like, poor Treads is just going to be forced into Earthquake, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock coverage move again. Just every fucking week.
yeah,
Volt Switch or Ice Spinner this time. And then if you don't do that, then no hazard pressure. Spike stacked.
yep,
This team gets spike stacked to hell and back.
yeah.
If the Treads doesn't have them.
Yeah, and with Hearthflame, it doesn't want to be taking rocks damage.
No. That's why
Yeah,
it's fallen off so hard. It's so incredibly reliant on strong removal, which
yeah,
Treads is probably the best removal we have allowed in the format, but you don't have anything to back it up.
yeah,
No, it's okay. It's okay. They're gonna force defog every week with Leavanny. Leavanny's got this.
yeah,
I mean, at least they have every form of hazard.
yeah.
They don't have T-spikes.
No T-spikes.
Muck not get T-spikes?
No.
it doesn't. Does it?
This
No,
Muck
Base
doesn't.
does.
Base
You
Muck
are
does,
right.
yeah. But this
This
Muck
team would
doesn't.
have loved T-spike.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So, like, is Muck drafted?
I don't
Muck's
think so.
Ah, they need the dark type too, though.
Yeah, this team wouldn't have a dark type if it replaced the Muck.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you do that, you can get a different one.
Yeah. All right. We ready to move on to Hutch's team?
I don't see how this team was supposed to click together. I don't know.
Yeah. Guess there's some draft analysis we gotta watch, see what the vision was.
Or maybe
But-
there just wasn't one.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Hutch's team next. Hutch's team is Zapdos, Terra Haxorus, Iron Boulder, Pheasantipity, Heatran, Toad's Cruel, Basculegion, Terra Galarian Moltres, Slitherwing, Mousehold, and Duraludon.
Poor Hutch just cried the whole draft. Poor Hutch.
Yeah.
Snipe this, snipe that, snipe every which thing.
Well, to
And
be
then
fair,
it ended up being, I don't know what the fuck this team is.
yeah.
Not awful.
Yeah, like
Awful, but
it's pretty good. Like
my brother in Christ, you took round 4 Pheasantipity and then you're crying about snipes?
well, to be
Why?
fair, like everyone was getting
Round
sniped,
4
but
Fez.
yeah.
No. If you're gonna reach that hard on something you could have waited a round or two on, you can't cry about snipes.
Yeah.
Just that's not how that works.
Yeah, cuz like
I get the round 6 toast girls there because it was the only removal option you had left and you were just sobbing, but that's
yeah.
different. Not when I can see the reason at least.
There was the
Fez-
late round mousehold right there.
Yeah,
Holy
tidy
shit,
up
Right.
even though
If I lose to Mousehold, I might never come back. I'm going to get milk.
Mm.
all right. You heard it here first, Touch. You got to bring Mousehold against Fist and sweep him with it.
Realistically, I don't think there's a single shot that can happen, but like maybe, hey, crazier things have happened, I guess.
Yeah, like today. We don't talk about that. That's for next week.
Yeah.
But mousehold actually does kind of look good into your fist.
Fuck up, Birding. Don't say that.
All right. I will just put a little note. I faced this team week 1, and so I have already had to build for it, and yeah, I think for this format and considering this power level, this is a threatening team.
Yes, it's got offensive threats. 100%.
Yes.
I
At the
am
same time, it's very offensively oriented, and again, shitty hazards. Like, oh boy, my Heatrans clicking stealth rocks again.
I'm a big fan of the Terra Haxorus, though. I think it's gonna be a menace.
Yeah, Terrahax is really fucking good for this format.
Yeah.
I don't agree that it's like insanely broken and never should have been allowed level broken. Like he
No,
was saying in the
certainly
draft. But
Yeah.
I think it's one of, obviously given the price, one of the best mods allowed.
Hmm.
Should go
To be fair, I saw 3 fairies in a row and panicked Fez. You know what? That's valid.
Yeah.
Honestly, when you put it like that, yeah, it's valid.
And
Like it's both a good fair. It's fine, but it also beats the fairies.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a good
Beat them
one.
and join them.
I see
It's
Endless.
got cooking potential.
I see Endless is in the chat, and we're just about to get to Endless's team. So let's move on to his team. Endless's team: Ting Lu, Azumarill, Terra Pecharunt, Cobalion, Serena, Thunderous Incarnate, Terra Gothitelle, Volcarona, Inteleon, Glimmet, and Ampharos.
Endless, I hope you're listening. You're a fucking piece of shit, dude. Terra Gothitelle stall in the year 2025 in the Paldea Dex format. What is wrong with you? We took away all the big bad breakers, and you just said fuck you.
Yeah.
To all of them.
No.
Really fuck.
Endless hired who to draft for him.
It looks like it, but there's no Alomola.
I was gonna say, he took Azumarill when Aloe was right there.
Yeah.
Will, you gotta move to his team.
I am moved to it.
Did the stream break?
No, you're still on Hutch's thing, so maybe you're
Yeah.
just behind.
Yeah. Let's see. I am looking at it. Maybe my I will just move my window capture over. There we go. Should be a minute, but
taking Ting Lu this early into round 1 felt a little silly, and then he decided to just be evil.
yeah.
I don't remember who it was that sniped him, but fuck you, whoever that was. Now we have to deal with this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what to say. I feel like it's such a random critique, but imagine if this team had a fucking healing wish, dude. Just some shit or low tier for a healing wish into the Tingus Bingus.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like Alamomola could have done that too. Just saying. Parapetch is
Gross.
another one that is just like, why? Why did you do that? That's so rude.
Yeah.
Because usually it's not going to want to tear out of its really good defensive typing. But when it does, its fucking absurd defense means that it'll wall things it never should have had a chance in hell to wall.
For
It just
sure.
won't die. Half this team just won't die. And if it will die, your Gothitelle might trap the thing that would make it die.
Yeah.
I just wish
Okay.
I didn't let it try Gothitelle. I regret it because someone actually drafted it. I didn't think anyone would.
Yeah. It's annoying for sure.
That's the nice way to put it.
Yeah. Okay. Up next we have Fist, and I refuse to say his team name on stream.
I don't have it pulled up. I just
When he
I'm an
can't
asshole. I
even
don't have it memorized.
when he doesn't have his own team name memorized.
Everybody else should though. Yo, shout out to my goat Rom. He's got
Yeah.
like 2/3 of it memorized.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be saying my team?
We can go on to your team. I was gonna just let you yap about it because this is your
Lando I funny clicks the button. Terra Titar broken as fuck. Questionable to have allowed. Crazy stat stick. Switch out of bottom 5 defensive typing of all time. Good. And then I have double healing wish into Mr. Titar. Because Jirachi and Aloe are at their best when they fucking kill themselves for something better. I'm talking directly to you with the Alomomola who. I've always managed to hear this shit. Fuck you. But you're the ghost still, so. And then Cyclizar was, oh no, removal and speed. It was really funny because Endless took Cyclizar and then changed his pick to Sarita, and then I said, oh, Cyclizar was a cool idea, thanks. And then Keldeo was my backup speed breaker option, and then Weezing filled a bunch of holes defensively for me.
it
And
also
the
has
bottom 4 guys
defog
were like, I got pretty much everything I want. Let's just get some shit.
and
There's a couple of
Shiftry.
skills that are problematic for this team, so I took Mag for the trap, and just because it's a good breaker. Terra Chestnut's a good secondary captain, and it gave me spikes because all my spikers that I wanted previously got sniped.
Yeah.
I was going to get Terra Ente in the Sarah Ledge slot, but having the spin block is really cool too.
Yeah.
And then Shiftry is just a based as fuck 1-pointer.
Yeah. Shiftry has defog too. Best remover on
Yo,
this
let's
team.
go!
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiftry, I almost brought it week 1. I came really close. But then I didn't.
Yeah.
And now that I'm saying it out loud, that Shiftry would have been really fucking nice to have if I brought it. Damn.
We'll get into that more next week.
Yeah, that's a later problem.
All right. Should we
But yeah,
move on?
funny fat boys do the regen core thing. My speed
Yeah.
tiers are really bad, but like Sarah Ledge and Lando and Keldeo and Cyclozar, and that's all the speed. That's all you get.
Yep. You have Cyclozar, which is faster than most people's fastest mon.
Yeah,
this format.
So that counts as something. Just
Yeah.
I've got a lot of guys around that 60 to 70 mark.
All
Which is a
right.
weird place to crowd, but you know, it's fine. The team's fun.
We're going to move on to Maki's team then. Unless if Burning has anything to say, wants to shit talk Fist's team. I'll just pull Maki's team on the screen as we move on,
Oh.
but
It was on the screen, then you just moved it off the screen.
Yeah.
Now you're moving it back on the screen.
yep. Okay, so Burning, you have anything to roast Fist's team?
Very convenient. I just got back.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you left.
Yeah, I didn't know you left
Dogs
already.
are back going to be taken out.
Gotcha. Well, now you can shit talk Fist's team.
It sucks.
Yeah.
What does it have?
Real.
No, I mean, seems pretty good.
The
No.
round 6 Keldeo was the cool part. I was shocked that was still on the board.
Yeah.
And then the
No, Fist's
end
team's
of draft.
Fist teams-
Sort of be in there.
Fist's team is garbage. He's gonna be running Sandforce Lando every week. Trust.
Yo, Sando I the goat.
Yeah.
So I can run Earthquake into the Rillaboom on Mackey's team. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Was
segue right into
I.
let's segue right into Maki's team.
We've got the GOAT, G-King, Rillaboom. Why did you take King Gambit round 3? Terra Halucha, Terra Diancie, Talonflame, Rotom Heat. That's a weird back-to-back. Zarude, Grassy Glide Zarude time. Let's go!
Double Grass Monkeys. The Funky Monkey.
The Funky Monkey. And then Flygon and Suicune. Suicune is ass. That's why you got it last.
Bars.
Yeah.
There's definitely a vision for this one.
Yeah. And I don't see it.
I like this team.
I don't. This team feels so shit slapped together, it is not even funny.
I will say though.
As long as Rillaboom is alive, it can do things sometimes.
I
for
love
four
drafting
turns at a
ground
time.
types that can't attack in terrain with Rillaboom. Like,
Right?
oh boy, I can run Earth Power on Flygon instead of Dragon Dance Earthquake.
Isn't it like only
Yay.
like 10 base or a 10 base attack difference?
It's 20, and you don't
20?
have setup on the special side.
Throat Spray Boom Burst.
Yo, let's go. You know, that'd be real if it was Terra. But Diancie and Halucha are definitely better Terras, so.
Yeah. But no,
It physically pains me that she took round 3 King Gambit.
I'm
Like, I see the vision with that top 3, but I hate it.
Flygon at least is a rocker.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
The
Diancie
Hawks
is
are
too. Not
solid
the
here.
worst. Yeah. I'm upset.
Diancie's a very good stacker, but with it being Terra, you don't want it to hazard stack.
Yeah.
You want it to click the funny speed control into kill everything button.
Yeah.
Whether it be Trick Room or Polish or...
So Talonflame was the first time I got sniped all draft, and I was upset because Maki already had speed, and Talonflame was much
Shout out
faster.
to Maki for saying, "What do you mean Halucha is 100?"
She thought it was.
Draft or after draft.
She thought it was 108, and then I told her it was 118. I literally had to screenshot it on Showdown that it was 118 for her to believe me, and then she's like, "Hot damn!" And then she said that. That was after she picked
Yeah.
Talonflame. I'm like, you already have speed. Don't hog it all.
Yeah, Talonflame is literally here to say it's a speed tier. It does not fit this team at all. Otherwise,
Yeah,
but like
could have given it to
for
me.
Defog, I guess, but
Yeah,
it does not fit this team at all.
yeah.
The Rotom Heat standing next to it fits better, at least.
Yeah, you can give me the Talonflame Maki. Trust.
And, like, Zarude, like, I joked about Grassy Glide Zarude, but why the fuck is Zarude here? What role does it fill?
It can Terra.
Genuinely.
It can Terra, obviously.
If it could Terra, I wouldn't be here. That would mean somebody fucking killed me to let that happen. Fucking low tier Terra Zarude. What?
I'm sure it's happened before.
It
No,
definitely
don't talk
has. It definitely has, but we won't talk about that. That's a discussion for a different league. Okay.
Yeah, because we're not that stupid. I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Let's move on, and we are going to...
We gotta talk about how bad Mackie is still. I don't know
Rude.
what to say about her being bad, but
Rude. No, we're gonna move on.
Rude.
Yeah,
you
Zarude.
said you were gonna blame her for double typing, and you
Yeah,
did because most of them don't make any sense whatsoever.
Talonflame and
But
Rotom and Zarude and Rillaboom. I like the double grass monkeys though.
that's funny, but they don't really do anything too terribly different.
Yeah. All right. I think I've pulled up the next team on the dock now. Yeah.
Can't see half.
Chorizo's
Suicune, funny
team.
thing I noticed. Suicune is the only Pokemon on Maki's team that is neutral to ground.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Everything else is either weak, resistant, or immune. Huh.
Yeah. All right. Up next we have Chorizo's team, which is Landorus Therian, Ogerpon Cornerstone, Metagross, Tentacruel, Terra Noivern, Terra Conkeldurr, Overquill, Chandelure, Indeedee, Cresselia, and Abomasnow.
They said during the draft that they were just sort of picking shit at the end, and I definitely get that vibe.
Yeah. I know that there was this whole big deal about Primarina getting sniped, and Primarina was taken round 2, and now it's on my team, but I didn't pick it, so... Chorizo left picks with me, and Primarina was the left pick, and then it was taken, and now it's on my team. I wanted it from the get-go. Yeah, but... anyway.
This team feels so mid in a lot of places, but there's a lot of good value mid tiers at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for
Round
sure.
4 Tentacruel makes me want to take a bleach bath and never come out.
Yeah.
Just stick a toaster in there too.
But this team has, like, good speed tiers, good hazards. It has Spinner and Tentacruel, two serviceable defoggers in Noivern and Conkeldurr.
If you run defog on Terra Conkeldurr, I'm kicking you. Let that boy kill everything in sight like he's made to. Not fucking blow away pebbles.
The special on offense on this team leaves a bit to be desired, which is weird when you have a Chandelure right there.
Yeah,
But
they literally just started slapping some special shit on at the end is what it feels like.
yeah,
It's like, I don't mind Chandelure, but it is not great this gen.
mm,
And it is your only prominent special breaker, unless the Noivern Terras.
right.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't mind Noivern here, don't get me wrong, but when it's the only real breaker and it feels forced into it, then it feels kind of weird to have the Terra Conk too, because Conk wants to suck up that Terra every week.
Yeah, for sure. You've basically touched on all of my points that this team is way more physical than special. And
Which, to be fair, the physical breaking on this team is insane.
yeah,
Yeah, Lando T, Cornerstone, Metagross, those burr.
yeah,
Paracon, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Even Overquill hits fairly hard into
But,
some
like,
things.
yeah.
Wrap my head around why there's an Indeedee here. What benefit is there for Indeedee?
Who block the ice shards for Lando T, duh.
Oh my god, so true. Lando will gravity into the psychic terrain to block the ice shards!
True.
We're
And
looking
then-
for you, Priso.
Yeah, Noivern will just trick an Iron Ball onto itself.
Hell
switcheroo.
yeah. Switcheroo an item onto yourself.
Yeah,
DM the opponent. Bring an Iron Ball. I got a plan.
exactly.
No, Indeedee feels weird here, because turning off your bullet punches and Mach punches when there's not really anything on your team that's scared of priority, just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you could have just used those 5 points to get something better than a Cresselia.
Yeah, Cresselia was their favorite mon. So,
Oh,
yeah.
that explains it, because I was about to say, why Sir Cresselia?
Yeah, so originally I drafted Cresselia. I ended up dropping it in Grace. I just drafted it because I wanted a Lunar Dance mon for one of my top mons. Or, like, I wanted that Healing Wish effect. So,
That's the Lunar Dance Mon.
yeah.
No such-
I said Lunar Dance, but I meant, like, Healing Wish effect.
Yeah, but Lunar Dance is killing yourself with style.
Yeah, and restoring the PP.
Yeah, you kill yourself so good it brings their PP up.
Let's move on!
Common Boy brings up a very fair point. Indeedee's for expanding force Metagross.
Holy shit! So
There's your special offense. Solved. Thank you.
Okay, let's move on to the next
Like,
team,
okay, though.
which is
Oh my god, it's so bad.
coached by...
Hey guys, Dashing Subtile here.
Oh my god. Just the whisper in the distance, because it was so quiet! It made it so much worse!
For those of you who could not hear it on stream, I have a soundboard of Dashing Septile's voice, and I played it in the call, if that was not
That's-
picked up on stream.
Something else.
Anyway, let's talk about Dashing's team. So, Weavile, Manaphy, which was originally on my team, but that is what I traded Primarina for. Terra Armarouge, Skarmory, Florges, Terra Lycanroc Dusk, Serperior, Regieleki, Swampert, Arbok, and Porygon 2.
I'm sorry,
Fuck did they get round 6 like in Dusk?
that's what I was just about to ask. Yeah, what? How?
That's a round 1 mod in this format.
Yeah,
Also,
I
how did
wouldn't
they
take it because I wanted T-Tar more.
yeah.
Also, if you were a little worried about the bulk up top, they got late round picks in Swampert and Porygon 2.
Yeah.
Just fat boy.
And like Lycanroc and Armarouge as Terras, that's insane.
Yeah. Armarouge is really fucking good. Armarouge more so relies on Terra, though, so I
Yeah.
feel like it might force Lycanroc out of it more than it should, but who cares?
Yeah.
Skarm Florges is really passive.
Yeah.
That's kinda what scares me here, is you might momentum sink yourself too much. Because, like, the team has a good backbone, but it's got a lot of mons that don't want to take more than a couple hits.
Yeah. I also worry about the poison type being Arbok, because, like, if you're trying
This team
to...
is really weak to T-Spikes.
Yeah, if you're trying
You are
to
100% right.
play the T-Spikes matchup, you're bringing an Arbok, and... Yeah.
And the team's removal is Regieleki.
Yeah, which... Good luck removing against all the spiking ground types.
I got those Florges. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Neither does
this team goes
Sir.
from really scary to, oh wait, I just hazard stack. Like,
Yeah.
bro's got a boot spam every week.
Like literally,
Yeah.
if all the mons that normally have removal get their removal back, this team
team's
is
best team on the board.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's fire. But then you look at the hazard weakness, like, your fucking Armorers doesn't want to run boots. But guess what it's running every week? Boots!
Yep.
You lead Terra Protect into like Terra Fighting just so you resist the rocks.
Yeah.
Or bro's gotta lead Race Car, lead Taunt Skarmory to keep the hazards from going up.
Right.
Every week.
Feels like a Gen 3 set.
Exactly. Or fucking... I don't know, Sash like it Rock does every week.
Yeah.
Lead with it. Start killing things when they try to set hazards on you.
Oh. You can catch them with the old Endeavor strat.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I
Who
think
needs to kill things with the power output of Lycan Rock Dust when you can just drop your balls in their mouth and endeavor all of them to death?
so. Given like almost everybody's removal is poverty, what do you guys think? Like, is this the best team we've seen so far? I think it's a contender to be.
It's definitely a contender.
I
Yeah.
get there's a lot of teams that don't have good removal, but being forced to bench something for a Regieleki, if you want to have potential removal, is detrimental.
Yeah, for sure.
It is the crippling weakness. It knocks the team down a lot in my eyes.
Yeah, for
But then
sure.
again, Boots Porygon 2 to avoid T-Spikes would make me laugh hysterically, so...
All right. Shall we move on?
Yeah, just no one dropped removal, so Dashing can't fix it.
All right. Let's move on to Zach Parrott's team, which consists of Clefable, Latias, Terra Volcanion, Tinkaton, Donphan, Terra Snorlax, Gengar, Oricorio, Terrakion, Crawdaunt, and Hisuian Electrode.
Before I comment anything on his team, it really pained me how much he popped off about 2-point Oricorio in the draft.
Yeah.
Like, he was acting like we were absolute baboons for putting it in 2 points. Dude, it's an Oricorio. It's bad.
I mean,
I hate that you're gonna have to learn it the hard way.
At 2 points, like, I get why he was
It's
excited
draftable at
about
2
it.
points,
Yeah.
but like bro was popping off.
Yeah.
Only one hard sleep in here is the Terra Snorlax.
Yo, true.
Shout out
Unless
Chris.
he's got a Chesto with his Resto.
Yeah.
No, Terra Volk is absolutely fucking terrifying.
Yeah, for sure.
I wish he had some pivoting to get it in.
Yeah. Like, your pivoting is what? Healing Wish on Latias, and that's it?
Hey,
gonna make that
Clefable
joke.
can Healing Wish too.
I mean, there's
yeah.
Volt Switch, H-Trode.
Yeah, H-Trode, but then you're bringing a
Oh,
non-Terra
yeah.
H-Trode to a game.
Fine.
The H-Trode without Terra.
Yeah.
I really like the duo of Snorlax and Volcanion for your Terras.
Yeah. You know, good physical, good special. That's what I tried to do as well with my team, but we'll get to my team later. But-
If you dedicate a move slot on Latias or Clefable for Baton Pass, that is such a waste.
Yeah.
Such a waste. At
Yeah.
that point, just make a damn read. Like,
I wish this team had a bit more momentum too. You know, you have Donphan and Oricorio as your removal options, which is fine, but like, there's also not a spiker on this team. So,
I will give him, like, fair. It is, I don't know. I feel like momentum is a bit worse this gen, just because of how offensive things are. If you can just reliably, make good reads and have the defensive options to back it up. But that's also just really hard to build a team around for that to work, and I just don't know if this does it.
Yeah.
The speed tiers are really weird here too.
Yeah.
Which is a nitpick, but like practical creeping wise, it jumps from Volcanion up to what? Terrakion?
Terrakion, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Terrakion.
It's like, yeah.
And then
Tinkaton isn't too much of a speed tier.
yeah. And then you have your base 110s and Latias and Gengar, but then 150 at Electrode, like besides
Electrode isn't a speed tier.
yeah, besides
Nobody's going, oh my god, I gotta creep my Regieleki for Electrode.
Dashing wood. No.
No, like I don't hate the team. It's one of the better teams for sure.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like you needed a piece in between there that's a respectable speed tier. Because everything's going to either be a Scarfer and outspeed your whole team, or just get to run a whole shit ton of bulk because of the speed tiers being wonky.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of guys that are kind of passive too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Tank, Donphan, and Snorlax can all output damage, but the way the team's built, I think they're going to be more on the passive side a lot of the time, and it's going to get taken advantage of. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah. I can get behind that.
All I know is if you take advantage of the potential offensive output on the team, and you use Clef and Latias to very frequently kill themselves for said offense, the team will succeed. Because
Basically,
fucking Terra Volk and Terra Snorlax being used to break and then getting a second life on them, potentially really fucking strong.
yeah.
Zach, if this is your team, honestly, I'm going to give it props because most times whenever somebody says it's like, oh, yeah, this is just a team, it's like a me team, it's usually something that makes me want to gouge my eyes out, and this doesn't make me want to do that. So, props there.
It's got a couple things I critique, but like I vibe with the team overall.
Yeah,
and also Mr. Craw is that guy.
Oh, Craw's awesome.
Yeah. All right, let's
honestly just get at least 15 kills with Crawdaunt and ignore everything else we said.
Yeah. Easy. All right.
Easy.
Let's move on to.
Oh, okay. Before I was gonna say,
fucking round 1 Terra Blastoise. You're getting ripped to shreds.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to Final Gambit Shedinja's team, which has
There's
round
not
1.
a Shedinja or a Final Gambit. I have been lied to.
Hey, Doug Trio gets Final Gambit.
Oh wait, shit, it does. Yeah, it's got like 4 HP, so please don't run it. But it's there.
Hey, give it skill swap it Mold Breaker, so you can still not. Okay, that doesn't work actually.
The thing
I don't know what you're cooking.
in another league.
Skill swap Doug Trio Mold Breaker, and then trick a Shedinja a ring target, then you can Final Gambit kill someone.
In another league
Don't
that
get hacking in the Shedinja.
in another league that I'm
Exactly,
in, and if I get sniped, then I get sniped. But in another league I'm in, I have Blissey on my team with an Annihilate, and I'm gonna click Copycat Final Gambit 1 week. It's gonna happen. Final Gambit Blissey, let's go. Anyway.
Do it.
Yeah. Anyway, Blastoise, Thunderous Therian, Clodsire, Shaman, Bronzong, Mienshao, Azelf, Grimmsnarl, Regidrago, Doug Trio, and Entei, with the Terras being Azelf and Blastoise. Go ahead, rip this team to shreds.
Round 1 Terra Blastoise makes me want to fire up the old wood chipper and jump on in.
That's
Like look at the Terra captain that got picked round 1 after it. Oh look, it's Hisuian Arcanine, one of the best breakers we allowed. Who needs to take that when you can take Mr. I'm gonna get mirror herbed?
Yeah, this team overall just feels
Mid as fuck.
really passive.
Yeah.
And like
You've got breakers, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them are not great breakers.
Yeah.
Not
See,
looking
like,
at
you're-
you, Thundy. Thundy T is the GOAT.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're already mentioned that you're looking to swap to Entei as a Terracap. Honestly, I'd look at Regidrago as well.
Yes.
Just I
Terra
think those
Regidrago.
two as Terra Captains would definitely be better than what you have so far. And Azelf isn't even a bad Terra Captain. I just don't think.
Even with
It-
Terra,
I think-
it's mid as fuck.
I
Yeah,
think
I
Terra
don't think it
Regi.
provides what it needs to on this team.
I think Terra Regidrago is one of the best Terras allowed. Period. Like,
Terra Draco is so much better than Terra Azelf. I wouldn't
Yeah.
agree it's one of the best allowed. That's a stretch for me, but
I
yeah,
think it
it's
is.
definitely better than
It's-
Azelf.
Terra Regidrago is broken.
It does indeed go burr.
Yeah.
Like I look at this team and what I see is some good pivoting, some not amazing but serviceable removal with Blastoise, some trapping
the
for
issue
annoying
with
stuff
that,
with Doug Trio.
Terra
Please finish quick.
Blastoise is the only removal, and you took it round one.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Why?
But continuing on with what I was going to say, like you can trap and annoy something annoying with Doug Trio, and then you set up screams with Grimmsnarl, then you have the perfect situation for a Terra Regidrago to sweep, but it's not Terra. So, I don't know, the pieces are there, it just doesn't mesh, and I think fixing the Terra Captains would go a long way for that.
And like, if you want to try to play into an HO angle like that, fucking Clodsire or Bronzong was not your angle for it.
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
all.
yeah,
I
I
think
wish
that
I
Ice
had
Beam, that'd
Ice
be
Beam.
awesome.
Needs it so bad. Because special sets are so much better than physical, generally speaking, but then it wants the ice coverage. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this team was just not thought out. Because it's got really good pieces for an offensive squad. But it's not. It's just got some passive fat boys along with some offense and not a real gel to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see the vision.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we have that Common Boys team, which is Terra Hisuian Arcanine, Corviknight, Sandy Shocks, Ogerpon, Terra Vaporeon, Komolo, Hoopa Unbound, Mimikyu, Quillfish, Cinccino, and Vikavolt.
Mr. Final Gambit Shedinja. I like to pretend I was thinking, but it probably wasn't working very well.
All right. What do we think about?
That's funny.
What do we think
Hisuian
about?
Arcanine Gober.
Yeah.
I actually really like this team.
Yeah.
I vibe with it.
I was the
Round
pick.
2 Corviknight. Don't get me wrong, that shit feels bad. But
Yeah.
like I see why you did it too. So I can respect it at least.
I was the
You
pick.
want pivot.
I was the pick after this team, and I really wanted Hisuian Arcanine as my Terra user. So, I'm
But unfortunately,
Yeah.
fuck you.
yeah. But definitely,
But yeah, you've got good pivots into the Arcanine. You've
yeah,
got pretty good hazards. No, you've got really good hazards. What am I saying?
yeah.
I wish you had a better spin blocker though. Like
The spin blocker
I mean,
is Mimikyu.
honestly-
Yeah,
it's not that bad.
if
If
you
you've got 3 extra points right there.
if you want to go that route, Terra Ghost Vaporeon is solid.
yeah. I could see a
You
matchup
got
or
Defog
two.
Punish with Ogerpon.
Mhm.
I'm usually not big on base Ogerpon, but I see the vision with it here.
Yeah,
It really triggers me that you have 3 points left, though.
Yeah.
Like, you really couldn't find something better than Suchino? I don't believe you. Sorry. Like, oh yeah, whoop-de-freaking-do. It gives you a higher cap on your speed tiers. It's a Suchino. People won't respect it.
Yeah.
Webs here are cool, too.
Yeah, like you got
like
webs
slow.
with all those slow breakers. Hisui and Arcanine with webs and Hoopa and Bound with webs is really scary.
Dude, Ursaring is infinitely better than Suchino.
Yeah.
Ursaring is that guy. And if you want it to be fast, you run fucking Quick Feet, and then it's a better breaker than Suchino still.
Yeah. And then you got, Como,
Okay.
which is also mirror bait. We were talking about Blastoise. Como.
Hey, that's cow moo to you.
Okay, to be fair though,
Helmet.
there is not a single other better ghost type
Yeah, the
like on the
Mimikyu.
board, period.
Yeah.
So,
I guess Mimikyu was it then.
yeah.
Getting Hoopa U this late is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
for sure. That
It did not fit my team at all, so it's another one where like I couldn't bring myself to take fucking Hoopa U T-Tar. That didn't feel like an idea.
yeah. All right.
I like the team a lot though.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Lots
for
of
sure.
pivoting, lots of hazard stacking, got really good breakers.
One of my
two really good breakers, I should say.
more favorite teams we've looked at so far, but
Where this team
Yeah.
would potentially fall off is if one of the breakers gets lured early, you might not have enough oomph to get through games. Because a lot of dudes in the middle don't hit very hard. Like
Yeah.
Babe, Corv, Shocks might be on a more defensive angle with how bad you want hazards on this team, that kind of thing.
yeah, for sure. All right. Shall we move on to my team?
No.
Unfortunately.
Okay, let's move on to my team. My team consists of Iron Hands,
Trash.
Dragonite, Terra Primarina, Hisuian Zoroark, Terra Glastrier, Excadrill, Hisuian Quillfish, Whimsicott, Uxie, Crocolore, and Sandaconda.
My Sandaconda don't.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and finish that statement?
No.
Okay.
okay.
It's fun.
It still has
Mr.
Hurricane.
Hands.
If you don't run Hurricane Sandaconda once, I am kicking you off the mod team.
Oh, you dropped it.
I did drop it.
Oh, well.
I bought it week 1, but I dropped it.
Not Hurricane.
Yeah.
All right. Well, say your prayers.
All right. Oh, I'm not showing my team? Hold on.
No.
Oh. Let me get it back on screen. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think I got 2 round 1 picks in Iron Hands and Dragonite.
That's true. You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Shout outs
Taking
to
it that far back is crazy.
yeah. I would have
Dragonite.
first picked Hands, honestly. If I was pick 1, I would have picked Hands. Like,
Hands is that guy.
yeah. I think
He's
Hands
a
is
very easy
insane.
one, go 2-for-1 with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Hands is insane in this
He's just no
format.
Man, you know what would have been really cool on your team, Will?
What?
Healing Wish.
Fuck you.
Shouldn't have fucking waited for the Mesprit, dude.
I needed everything else though, cause like I didn't have hazards when I took Hisui and Quillfish. I didn't have any speed when I took Whimsicott.
Yeah, Whimsicott.
What did you have?
Anyways.
Okay, I don't know.
I didn't have
I
a.
think this team would really benefit from like a rain angle.
Burning. Have you seen my transactions?
Joke, right?
Yes, I'm saying that as a
Okay,
joke.
good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because this team did not need to get turned into a rain team.
It did not.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. No. It was.
Yeah. I'll talk more about that
I lost
after.
one game. Oh, wait, shit, I shouldn't have said that.
Oops. Anyway,
Oh.
no, but like that was a move that I was considering making, like already in the grace period. Yeah, and I honestly just wanted to use Terra Barraskewda, but
Well, you should have stuck with the double weather.
well, I don't
I'll
have.
give you T-Tar.
You'll give me T-Tar? I'll do that.
He's mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you'll give me T-Tar, then sure, but
I'll give you T-Tar if you give me your whole team.
nah,
1 for 1.
I'm good. But yeah, my team.
But obviously, as pointed out, speed was a big issue with this team. So I see why you wanted the Scuda here. But,
Yeah. Otherwise, Whimsicott's my fastest mon, and Whimsicott's not
Yeah, the
super fast.
top
but
3 is really strong.
yeah,
Can't go wrong with Hands, Dragonite, Prim, but inherently with going that slow on your first 3, your team is pretty fucking slow.
yeah, which I fixed, but
At what cost?
I dropped bad mons. But yeah,
Yeah,
Like-
I think you have the pieces. It's just it's not as brain dead to run with how slow it is.
Yeah.
You've got to play it properly, so
for sure. So for those of you watching, I will go ahead and say after my week 1 game, I dropped Terra Glastrier, Uxie, Crocolore, and Sandaconda, and I picked up Terra Barraskewda and Pelipper.
Terrascuda.
Yes, Terrascuda. And maybe that was not necessary, but I thought, honestly, like, it looked better, and Terra Barraskewda's powerful. So,
It is indeed fast as fuck.
yeah, and it hits
when
really
you
hard.
hit Gopher.
Yeah. So,
He was mid as fuck without Terra, but now with Terra, he's
Yeah.
not as mid.
yeah. But let's talk about the team as is now. Like,
Slow as balls.
yeah.
My point still stands. Slow as balls.
Excadrill, you know, it was the only, like, good steel type left at that point. And so I had to take it. And
Which, as you can obviously see, led to your team being pretty ice weak.
yeah, that too.
You're so lucky Iron Bundle isn't allowed. My god.
Yeah, better
Can
not
you
be.
imagine trying to switch into Freeze Dry with this team? Watch out for that Cryogonal.
Oh no. But yeah,
Damn, I didn't get a word out of Burning when I said Cryogonal.
Sorry, whenever you said that, I just heard some static.
gotcha. But
Got an internal filter blocking out that word.
yeah. Other than my team being slow, like, it has hazards, it has momentum, it has some good physical breakers, some good special breakers, and I fixed my speed issue, so that's my team.
Yeah, just take it and run. It's
Yeah.
definitely one of the better teams on the board. Whimsicott still isn't a Pokemon, though.
Yeah, but there was
I love
nothing.
Whimsicott, but it is not.
Yeah, there was nothing else faster. I do want to point out the Prankster Memento into D-Knight interaction, though. Because that can be backbreaking.
Or Memento into, like, Drill, maybe?
Yeah,
It's mostly the Dragonite.
yeah, for sure. All right, let's look at our final 2 teams here. So, Or is up next, and Or has a team of Mew, Terra Glamora, Gliscor, Terra Sylveon, Scizor, Gudra, Amoonguss, Skeledirge, Galvantula, Sneasel, and Slowbro.
My
Something
brother
about this.
tried to draft Stall, but didn't do it like Endless did.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why this team makes me irrationally angry for some reason.
It's a very strange attempt at Stall.
Yeah.
This looks like this is JCap's stall.
Oh my god. Shout out to former glorious leader Jacobs.
Am I wrong though?
No, you're not.
I wouldn't know.
Dark
Yeah.
types eat this team alive.
This
Yeah,
team
they
does get
do.
violated by dark
Yeah.
types. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sneasel has got this, guys.
Eviolite Sneasel.
Defensive
Oh.
Sneasel. Sneasel stall. It does get pressure, does it not?
You know, and Terra Glamora.
Yeah.
Terra Glamora.
It does not.
Oh yeah, Weavile gets pressure, but Sneasel doesn't. No Sneasel.
Focus, though.
No
Can't
Sneasel
take me
pressure
out.
stalling. Yeah.
Good luck trying to fake out the Sneasel with your Iron Hands, Will. It
Oh
won't work.
no.
And then it can do 20% because it's an Iron Hands against a Sneasel.
Yeah. But I like the Terra Glamora, and Mew is versatile. I like Gliscor on this team, but yeah.
That is so brave and inspirational, Will. You said Mew is versatile. Never would have known.
I'll have you know, Sneasel does 25 to 30% to no bulk Iron Hands with Psycho Cut.
Oh my god.
Does it even have Psycho Cut anymore?
Yeah,
Oh, it does it?
I think.
I thought so.
Now I'm questioning my sanity. Plaxel does more anyways.
Uh,
And then it gets drain punched.
And
Oh, yeah,
then it's
sure.
like it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Or you just missed the first triple axle and literally do nothing.
yeah, exactly.
What else about this team? Webbs here feels really weird. Like,
Yeah,
I
this
get it's
team
just
is-
a 5-point Galvantula, but what was the point of that?
I mean, when your speed is Galvantula,
Yeah,
like,
something's
eh.
wrong. No, your speed is Galvantula and Sneasel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also,
The team just-
Whimsicott,
This team-
Hisui, and Zoroark not looking so bad now.
Wow. This team has no rock resist either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The classic of Scizor and Lando T / Gliscor. You get to the end of the draft and go, oh no, rocks.
Yeah. But I don't know. I kind of like just how all around balanced this team is. Like maybe it's lacking a little bit of
I don't. I hate it. I really
Yeah.
hate it.
That's
Honestly.
fair. I feel like
It
it's
doesn't. It's a poor attempt at stall.
I feel like it's lacking a little bit of power. But
You have hardcore hazard stack in Mew, Glim, Gliscor, and then you don't
yeah.
have any way to punish defog.
Yeah.
Like, you have Dirge for a decent spin blocker, but your own removal isn't very good.
Yeah, it's Mortal
Like-
Spin and Defog on Scizor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true. We got stall at home. Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't click.
Yeah.
It's got Mons that have a lot of cooking potential between Mew, Glim, Gliscor, Terra Sylveon even. So you could pilot it and get away with it, but I don't like the team. I don't.
All right, so we're rounding it out with Ellie's draft, which is Quaquaval, Terra Sinistra, Ursaluna, Screamtail, Rabombi, Fortress, Iron Jugulus, Terra Arcanine, Galarian Slowbro, Bellibolt, and Frostlass.
My biggest issue with this team is that you took a round 5 Rabambi. Why?
Speed.
Just why?
Speed poverty. I would have taken that Rabambi.
Yeah,
in a
those
heartbeat.
first 4 picks are really nice, and then the next
it just
3 are
feels
head
like
scratchers.
a poverty wheel after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this team is very good, but it could have been so much better if you didn't have such a poverty third wheel.
Yeah. Double
It's
bug
like
types.
you got this nice car, right? And you took the front right tire and you shot it 7 times. And then you start driving down the street.
Yeah. I mean,
The silence is deafening.
I mean, yeah, like the first 4, good. Middle, kind of where it falls off for me a little bit, and the last
I really
couple of
like
picks
the
are,
Jug and the Terra Arcanine she sniped for me.
yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
honestly,
I don't know how I feel about the jug here.
It fills holes on the team. Like, the
Yeah.
speed tier's really good here. I see the vision with it.
yeah,
But
at
I
the
haven't
same
really
time,
seen it
just-
do anything, so.
Juggy tries his best, okay, Burning? He's Hydreigon at home, and Hydreigon fell off like a rock, so...
Yeah.
The only thing here is just an inherent issue of Ursaluna. The rockers feel a little lacking.
yeah,
Like, Dreamtail has to click rocks every week.
yeah, or Fortress.
Yeah, but Fortress is also the only removal.
Yeah,
Or no, Quackable Husband.
Yeah.
I'm waffling.
Don't worry, A12, I'm upset too.
I love Hydreigon. Not
Yeah.
in PDEX, but like as a person, I love him.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I don't care for Hydreigon in draft, but it is my favorite Pokemon, so yeah.
yeah. All right, so I guess that's the end of it. I mean, we could do PRs, but I don't want to like open a tier list. So y'all just tell me which
Actually,
teams you
literally all
think.
we did was slander your team.
Yeah.
Other than the monkeys. The monkeys are cool.
All we did was slander Maki's team, except for the monkeys, exactly. But I mean, Fist and I are probably biased in saying that our teams are some of the better ones, but I mean, it's hard to argue with that, I think.
Terra
And-
T-Targober.
Yeah, and so does Terra Prim. And Terra Scuda, but that's not on my team yet. As of the time of recording. Anyway, yeah. Other than that, like the teams that really stand out to me, Ellie's team, Gray's team, Hutch's team, Endless's team, of course, is
Destroyers.
pure evil.
I still like Destroyers a lot.
Yeah, I like Dashings. I like Zax.
The Common Boys.
Yeah, I like Commons as well. And then
I
Yeah.
like every team except Mackey's. Assuming she's here still.
If I had to give a top 3...
Yes, it is a
ooh.
round 1 Terra Blastoise A12. And it is also the only removal on the team.
let's see if I can scroll.
Zoom it out.
Yeah, zoom it out a little bit for everyone here. I apologize for the black screen. This is as good as we can get it, so we'll just these are the last couple of teams we looked at, and I'll pull up these, show them on screen.
Don't... Oh, Will, don't.
What? Oh, he's showing the link.
Oh. Oops.
people like Sun will take that link to destroy the dock. Because assholes.
Okay. Well,
If we pretend Dashing's team has a removal option, it's like the best one there.
yeah.
But it doesn't. So
Yeah.
I like Commons. I think Commons is probably my favorite outside of my own. Obviously biased towards my own, but mine is just so
Probably
silly.
same, yeah. Common, Destroyers, and then yours Fist for me, in no
I
particular
like
order.
Gravies too.
Y'all hating on my team. But
He was just top 5 for me.
You took the random Terrascuda, and I'm a hater, so
it's not on that team right now. But yeah.
your team doesn't exist anymore. It has served its purpose.
Anyway, yeah, that'll do it for our draft
Congrats to
stream.
Mr. Common for not using 3 points and still having a good team. Normally,
Yeah.
when people don't use 3 points, it's because they're absolute morons and don't know what they're doing. But you did it for vibes with Cinchino. I respect it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, that's gonna do it for our draft stream. Thank you all for watching, and I will see y'all next week. Or you'll still get a draft analysis from me going over the team I drafted, not the team I currently have, which we talked more about than the team that I actually drafted. So you'll still get an analysis from me coming later tonight. And yeah, we'll see you back here next week when we watch the week 1 games. See y'all then.
Good night.